Okay, we're going to show a little bit about zeroing in the rifle in the field. And we've already taken this rifle with a bore scope, a bore sighter on the front, and done it to the best of our ability in the shop. Now we're going to imagine that we're out in the field and it's a beautiful day, nice and cool. We're having a great time. There's no wind, so everything is just like you'd love to have it when you're sighting in a rifle. This particular thing here is a sight-in target. It's a great thing to use for sighting in. It's really easy to see your crosshairs on this color. Plus it gives you the same 1-inch grid that you had in the bore sighter scope. So what you're going to do is put your crosshairs dead center in this target, and you'll notice we've got a good rest in the rear and a good rest in the front. Nice solid place to shoot from. It's the only way you'll ever get a gun sighted in. Make everything as solid and unmovable as possible. I usually shoot 2 shots, especially if I'm not familiar with the gun. Try to get a grouping of 2 shots somewhere, doesn't matter where. Always aim dead center, both times. Always aim dead center. Depending upon you, those shots should be fairly close together. So we've loaded it. Gonna kick her back, gonna put the first round in. And we haven't talked about it, but remember your breathing. Don't forget to breathe because you'll start to shake. Don't try to hold your breath too long. If things get to where you're holding your breath too long, it's a little shaky, take your finger off, back off. Oxygenate yourself again because you want to be as smooth and as calm as possible. So we've got this already set. We're going to envision that we're dead center on the target. Right here. That'll be 1 shot. We'll take another shot. Pop her back. Another thing, make sure your crosshairs are straight up and down. If you cant your rifle a little to the left or right, it can throw your shot off way more than you believe. Bang, bang, okay. Now, we're going to assume where these shots hit. Just about there. What we need to do now that we know this gun put 2 rounds right there, the way it was when it was bore sighted, we're going to adjust the scope, which was aimed directly here dead center. We want to move those crosshairs to where these shots struck the target. Remember, we're not moving the shots to the center. That scope was dead center on the target when these 2 shots were fired and they hit over here. If we shoot 6 more, assuming we did everything the same, we're going to have 6 more holes right here in this area. So we're moving the crosshairs up 2 inches, and in this case, to the left 2 inches. Once we've done that, and at 25 yards, the clicks on here are about the same. You can read, when you take these caps off, you'll be able to read. It will tell you 1 click, 1/4 inch at 100 yards. Almost every scope made is going to tell you. They may be 1/8 inch at 100 yards if it's a target scope. So take a look in there, and we figure we're 2 inches up and 2 inches over. If we were at 100 yards, that would be 4 clicks per inch, 4 clicks to there. We're moving this up and over. We're not moving it down in that way. We're moving this up and over. Make the appropriate adjustments here. Settle yourself right back down again. Put another round in. Stay dead center on the target no matter where you hit. The most important thing is keeping this gun stable, solid. Make sure you get good oxygen. Another shot. Assuming you did everything right, you should be real close to dead center. Depending on your loads, your gun's condition, you may never get one whole group at 100 yards, but if you practice, you can't help but get better.